Hello there. What I want you to do now is to make your own ring and bracelets based on what you've learned so far. So I want you to try and recreate rings something similar to this, not quite as sophisticated obviously, but with some patterns on the top. And what I suggest you also do is to try and create some bracelets a little bit like the ones here by using panels. A little bit similar to what you've just done in the previous assignment. So essentially, if you go to Blender, in terms of the rings, if you go to jewelry and rings, and you select a ring size, and I'm going to stick with my P+. Okay, so what I want you to do is drag and drop that towards the workspace, hit the P key on the keyboard, scroll the center mouse button towards you, click outside the box. And what I want you to do is to add some different patterns at the top. So essentially go to Add Curve, go to the Fluid Designer Parametric Curves and choose different options here, 3 or 4 or 5 of them. The wire mesh curve is the easiest one if you like to do. Now if I open up this panel here and change it to say 30, I can change the pattern by changing those values there. I can change the thickness of the metal by changing this value here, 0.4, it'll make it 0.8 millimeters thick. And down here I can rotate it. Now the red is the rotation axis, probably 90 degrees is probably what I want. Actually, that's gone the wrong way, so I'll do minus 90. And you can then change the height and change the scale, etc. Obviously I would need to make it smaller, and then you can move it up, and then what you can do is click on the ring itself, and if you go into edit mode and select the control point at the top, press N on the keyboard to go to item, and if you change this radius value here, so I'm going to change it to 3.5 in this instance. And then if you click on Y to change the view, you can see what it looks like. Right, so essentially, do something like that. I'll just come back out of edit mode. Do something like that, and I'll just go back to Z for the top view. So add in different Fluid Designer parametric curves, play around with the numbers, and see what kind of designs you can come up with. So that's what you could do for rings. In terms of bracelets, what you could do is, it's not under, if you go to jewelry bracelets, what you could do is a little bit like you did in the last exercise. And actually they're not under bracelets, the objects. You'll need to go to the pendants or the earrings one. I know I'm telling you to design a bracelet, but if you select one of these objects like you did in the last assignment, if you drag and drop that onto the workspace, click outside of the box, what you can do is to put some patterns in the middle there, and then if you go to jewelry and findings, and if you drag and drop, and if you put one there and then another one here and another one here and another one here, you will be able to come up with some bracelet designs similar to this. So you'd need to calculate how many do you need, probably 6 or 7 or 8 to go around to make a complete bracelet. Design, a few of the panels, and you can check the width of your finished object by going to item, and you would need to click on this object to see what the width is in the X direction. So you probably need 6 panels to actually create a bracelet. So you can add some patterns into there with 4 rings here, and the panels will be joined together by split rings. So that's what I want you to do. Design your own rings, design your own panels for bracelets. That's it for this assignment. I hope you find it interesting to do, and I hope you do okay at it as well. That's it. Thanks for watching.